This week has been drenched in failure. I swore an oath before the Nine to protect the noble retainers of Akamora's lord, yet their blood now stains the earth. They were struck down before I could even lift my sword in their defense. My prayers rise heavy with guilt, but I beg the Nine to forgive me. I did not falter from cowardice, but from being outmaneuvered by serpents that skulk in the dark. The only peace I could grant the fallen was to see their murderers undone. One by one they were brought low, until at last the hand that guided them was revealed and punished. Justice was done, but justice did not restore the lives that were lost. The land of Akamora feels ill, as if a hidden sickness festers beneath its noble banners. The houses gnash at each other's throats like rabid hounds, each feud spilling more blood than the last. It is as though some unseen hand delights in stoking their rivalries, watching them weaken themselves through endless strife. In this game of daggers, the Fighters Guild is used as their pawn, sent to dirty our hands in battles not our own. Should we fail, they will cast us aside, claiming honor while we bear the stain. I will not permit this. I will not see the guild turned into a tool of their corruption. The Mephalan Vales need an imperial presence, a true light to cut through the webs of deceit. Something evil stirs here, cloaked in shadows, whispering in the ears of lords and servants alike. Talos, grant me strength, for I will root it out. Tiberius Imbrex, humble servant of the Nine.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Tamriel Rebuild with Tiberius Imbrex. Today we're going to continue where we left off last time. I think we just have 3 or 4 more quests left, but I think they're pretty long ones, so I'm excited. Let's just continue on. After that horrible ordeal with Telemas, it will probably take a while before we receive another contract. Check back in a few days' time and I might have new orders for you. Okay. Well, this is my cue to sleep because we want to level up here. So we'll do strength, agility, and speed. Nice. It's kind of crazy how high our speed is at this point. It's actually our 3rd highest stat. It's good. We're moving fast. You know, Tiberius has been wearing heavy armor his whole life. He knows how to move quickly in it. I'm just going to wait around a couple days, honestly. Mostly because I don't feel like doing anything else besides the Fighters Guild for the moment. We are going to have to eat a lot and drink a lot, though, because we just slept for like 3 days in bed. How are we still tired? What? Game, I think you're broken. There we go. We should not be tired after that. We slept so long, we were just tired again. Okay. Up for a real challenge, Guardian. I've got new orders for you. The guild has been tasked with slaying the vampire Akavorioc. Akavorioc? The legend of the vampire Akavorioc, dwelling within the ruined city of Dun Akafell, is well known among the locals. Some believe that the monster is more than just a legend, though. A collective of nobles have paid us a handsome bounty to slay him. I need you to do this. Talk to the locals to find out what you can about the vampire in Dun Akafell. The adventurers in the in-between could have some information on him as well. If the legends have any truth to them, then you are in for a tough fight, Guardian. We'll be fine. Tell me about Dun Akafell. It is a treacherous place for even us guild members, so remember to be careful. I'd advise you to equip yourself with an enchanted weapon to deal with the undead creatures that might dwell there. Just head southwest and follow the road signs to get there. On your way, you might want to check the in-between. The adventurers there are bound to know something about the whereabouts of Akavorioc. Okay, so she keeps pointing us to the inn, so I guess we'll just go straight there unless we can find someone on the way out of the city who knows something. Can you tell me about Dun Akafell? It is a treacherous place for even us guild members. Anyone who wants one of us to go there can be paid triple. True. Yeah, it doesn't seem like anyone here knows, but we can ask people that we walk by. It is a famous ruin to the southwest of Akamora and a popular destination for adventurers. In ages past, it was a great city, one that rivaled Mournhold in virtuous beauty. Legends say that a dragon who had befriended the Lady Almalexia once resided there. Today, its ruins are an ominous and dangerous place. That's pretty cool that Almalexia was friends with the dragon. Yeah, so we're gonna head to the in-between because it doesn't seem like these people have anything to say about the vampire or any more about Dun Akamora. We can try asking him. Oh, he might. According to the popular legend, Akavorioc was a noble who turned into worshipping Molag Bal. However, the Daedroth was treacherous and cursed him with a never-ending hunger for blood. Now the vampire prowls in the dark of the ruined Dun Akafell. If you manage to slay him, you will be hailed as a hero. Oh boy. That's what I want. Okay, we're back at the inn. We don't want to ask the orc guy because he doesn't like us anyways. What do you know about... Nothing. Okay. What do you know about Dun Akafell? Now, why would any champion like yourself want to go to such a place when you could stay here? But if you really want to go, make sure to come back. I'd love to hear your tale. For you, Audania, anything. Tell me about Akavorioc. The guild must be out of their minds sending you to face him. No one even knows for sure where he is. Since the legend states that the vampire was a nobleman before becoming undead, it would make sense if he resided in the Manor district in the southwestern corner of Dun Akafell, but venturing there will most likely mean death or worse. Wait, the Manor district? There are multiple districts to this ruin? Oh yeah, it looks like there is. Holy crap. Okay. Dun Akafell. The ruins of Dun Akafell are slightly to the northeast of my inn. Simply walk over the hills to the north, and you won't miss it. They draw many adventurers to this inn. Sadly, not all of them return after visiting the ruins. Okay. Is there anyone else we can ask about information? Maybe they have some sort of weakness or something we can do with it. No, they keep saying the same thing. Okay, well, I guess we'll just head out then and slay this wicked, wicked vampire. We should be able to take him, right? We got like a crap ton of potions.
I feel I can truly share.
We'll ask this guy, just in case. Ooh, he might have something. Ah, a vampire in Dun Akafell. For long, I have suspected that the Manor district of that accursed ruin would be their lair. You're heading there. Good for you, Tiberius Imbrex. Perhaps I will slay the beast after it has killed you. That's fair. Dun Akafell. The ruins are nearby. I believe it is a place where vampires would come together. I have yet to find proof. I ain't afraid. Talos guides me. So it seems like the closest entrance is maybe this way, so we'll head north from right here. Dun Akafell ruins. I don't know what their plans are for House Endoriel, but it would be super cool if Dun Akafell here became your stronghold that you gotta rebuild. That would be insane. Yeah, we can't actually get up to where we need to go. I guess I'm gonna Rising Force. I think we only have, okay, we have 2 Rising Force potions left. I was gonna say I at least want 1 in case there's some place we need to get to in Dun Akamora. That's it? Yes. Place looks pretty freaking cool. What is this? Ruined Chapel. And there's a crazy man. Are you a vampire? Yes, you sound like one. And you are definitely a vampire. I don't know why you're not wearing pants, but I guess that's just what vampires do. Okay. Ooh, scrolls. I'll take those. I think one of them was a wind form scroll as well. Chapel altar. Sure. Don't think this is who we're looking for, but your Bone Walker doesn't... I'm not afraid of your Bone Walker like I used to be. I can just restore my strength. Which, yeah, he decimated our strength, so we'll just try to get this off. And fail both times. Perfect. Perfect. At least we have a lot of Magicka potions. Vampire Dust, Nobura Tayo. Why does that have such a weird name? Sure. Restore health, Hellfire. Anything else over here? No. Okay, our strength should be better now. That's good. Okay, well, we got a fancy gem, I guess. Can't go in this way. Kind of want to explore the whole place, honestly, just to see what's around. What is this? I walked right past this. Nothing, okay. Perfect. Rectory. Amulet of Health, I guess we'll take it. Looks like a thief had the building fall on top of him. Rip and pepperoni. Okay, not a lot going on in here. Just a dead guy. Ruined house. Sure, this is a crazy big ruined house. Wow, there's a lot of vampires here. I thought it would just be the one, honestly. Good. Clear a whole den of evil. Alright, let's drink a fatigue potion because we're kind of out and he's healing himself. Annoyingly enough. There we go. No more healing for you. Kagoti Nordic Iron Cuirass. Steel Viper Slayer. It's cool that they put some enchanted swords here so you can actually kill enemies that can only be hit by enchanted things like she told us about. Although we've only run into vampires, no like actual undead besides the Bone Lord, which I don't think you need enchanted weapons for. Maybe we should grab that Sujama, honestly. I don't know how difficult of a fight this is going to be. It could be very, very hard. Yeah, maybe I'll grab this alcohol. You never know when you're gonna need 600 extra strength. I guess they've kind of like burrowed into the wall. That's why the house is bigger than normal. Oh, an aqueduct, that's cool. Forgotten Vault, huh? Oh, I thought you weren't hostile for a second. It took you a moment. I guess the ladies here don't wear pants. It's part of the vampire code. Ooh, she has a steel blade of heaven too. Now we got 2 of them. That's actually amazing. I was kind of like thinking about that. I'm like, man, I wish I had a second one because it takes forever to reach hard. Upper vault floor. Is this one we can't actually hit? Okay. Do we have any unhinging scrolls? Yes. Perfect. You the guy we're looking for? Maybe. You're pretty hard to hit. Nope, you're just a random vampire. Okay. This is the vault? There's nothing in the vault. Okay. Steel blade of heaven, I guess. Off that dead lady. Okay. I don't know why adventurers would come here. There's nothing but a million vampires to kill. Oh, there's a ghost. There you go. That's why you need an enchanted blade. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. But we can go into this. Forgotten Tunnels. That seems like it's going to be a big area. So let's explore the rest of the town. Go up here into anywhere. Doesn't actually look like it. Okay, then let's go into the Forgotten Tunnels, I guess. Yeah, this place looks gigantic. Do you have another steel blade of heaven for me? No. We're never that lucky. Let's place looks pretty cool. Is there anything down here? No. Good thing I got an extra one. Because there's no way to actually get back up from here that I can see. And it's a good way to get our fatigue back. Nothing down here. This looks really cool. Yeah, it said Molag Bal. This is not Molag Bal. This must just be like a saint of theirs. Okay. So we can go this way. It's a dead end. Mage Killer Steel Arrow. Illuminating Shortbow. Guess she was one of the people who tried to come in here. Ooh, a candlestick. It was all worth it. We're gonna need like 10 lanterns to say that this place has been cleansed from evil with all the vampires here. Common shoes of far-reaching telekinesis. Nice. We actually got a robe last time or 2 times ago that gave us telekinesis, so we can now open trapped things a lot easier. Imperial chain coif. Glass Tonto. Rest in peace, my friend. At least he died doing Stendar's work, cleansing the area of evil. I will finish his job. We're now at the entrance of Dun Akafell, apparently. Here's the ghosts. Oh boy. So there's like 10 different directions to go, so I'm just going to pick a random one and go that way and see where it takes us. Okay. Is that supposed to fall through the floor? Is it like some sort of trap that's cleverly disguised, or is the game just glitched? I can't tell. Well, we have a steel blade of heaven, so just go out of there. I assume that's supposed to be like a false floor. I don't know. That was weird. I've never seen them do that before, but... Shadow Weave Ring, Chameleon, and Sanctuary. That's pretty good. Drew Helmet. Nice. Should we go this way? I guess so. Yeah, maybe it is supposed to be a false floor. That's why this guy's dead here. Adamantium Katana. Nice. I don't know who that's supposed to be. Maybe just a random saint? I'm gonna summon someone, right? Yep, I knew it. Is that Molag Bal? I don't think it is. I feel like Molag Bal is like a weird demon-looking statue in this game. But I honestly don't remember off the top of my head. Killed a lot of vampires here, but none of them are the one we're looking for. Drovala, she's named. That's not who we're looking for. Okay, we're about to die if I don't heal here. Okay, so this way is a dead end. What's going on in this direction? Steel Staff of War. Nothing I really want to pick up. Okay, and then we can also go this way. This loops back around to where we were, I think. Yes, okay. So we can go in a different direction now. Let's go to the right, I guess. Holy crap. How is this the entrance? Where does this lead? Dun Akafell. Okay. Little entrance hidden in the aqueduct waterfall thing. Interesting. I don't think we want to go this way, though. Looks super cool. Another no pants vampire. Noticing a theme here. Okay, what is this then? Done Akafell. So it's another exit. Sure. So we want to get to the Manor district. You would think the Manor would be like on top of the hill here or something. That's my logic. Maybe that thing up there. I don't know. I'm kind of just wandering. Looks like there's something there. This is like an actual legitimate city. It's kind of cool. I was expecting more just like a, I don't know, maybe like a Dunmer stronghold at the most, where it's technically like a town or city, but it's really just a little dungeon. This is like an actual ruined town. It's super cool. No, it's not actually anything under here. Okay. Well, this is where we exited just a second ago, so this isn't actually where we want to go, I guess. Okay. I don't see like the Manor district. Unless this is considered the Manor district. Is this something we can go into? Yeah, it is. Deserted Armory. Ooh, hello. Can you tell me where your leader is? You're very tanky and you have a pretty good halberd. Let's get some fatigue potions so we hit more often. She is kind of giving us a difficult time here. Her halberd's pretty freaking strong. We're also out of water, so... There we go. We stunned her a little bit. Oh, I think her thing absorbs health. Okay, holy crap, we're almost dead. Feeling pretty dang confident here. You're not even the person we're trying to kill. I think the person we're trying to kill is a dude, right? Oh, they never actually said. Okay, maybe this is her. Him. They. Oh my gosh. This isn't even... Okay. Valenthia Merith. A bunch of soul gems on her. Halberd of Torrid Vengeance. So, I don't know if this is from the mod or from Tamriel Rebuild. I'm going to assume it's from Tamriel Rebuild. It's very specific. But it does kind of have a name like it's from that random generation mod. Heal points on self, absorb fatigue, fire damage, and blind. Wow, that's really good. It's worth a ton too. Yeah, this is definitely, I feel like, a place where if you're a vampire, you can actually join this clan. Because she kind of seems like she's a shop, right? The different stuff she has on her. Iron ingots. So maybe you can actually trade with her if you're a vampire. Okay, well, that lady was super difficult, but she's apparently not the one we're looking for. Is that a place we can go into right there? Or is that just part of the aqueduct? Looks like it's just part of the aqueduct. Is there something over here? Because the city kind of goes into the mountainside here. Thank goodness for the second steel blade of heaven. Okay, this might be what we're looking for. Ominous Manor, okay. Forsaken Manor. We got some choices here. Manor Entrance. Sure, we'll just pick a random one. We'll go with this one. We can always come back to the other ones. I think my Argonian bodies are bugged, because now that I'm thinking about it, every single time there's a floating body like this, it's a female Argonian, and I don't know why. We didn't ever have that problem with Kalia, but I don't know how many female Argonians we killed. Not so close. I don't want to catch what you've got. You're talking about the vampirism. Aren't you a cattle slave, the vampires, and you're worried about catching vampirism? There's no logic there. I guess his brain is addled. These cattle, I don't want to hit you. I'm trying to kill your masters. Oral, huh? Well, now you're dead. Well, this is just another empty lead, so we'll keep going the other way. What's this? Manor basement. I guess it could be that. No, this is just a basement with some random loot in it. I guess we'll see what they got here. Nothing too great. These are weird looking crates. Moon sugar. This is some pretty decent loot here. Lots of scrolls, lots of soul gems. Did not mean to pick up that scrap metal. Lots of moon sugar, if, you know, that's your thing. Tiberius would never dare to distribute drugs, but he knows others do that. All right, I think that's all there is in here. This whole region is actually super, super awesome. I was not expecting this. I actually thought about coming up here beforehand just to go clear it out because I saw it on the map and I was like, oh, that sounds cool. Let's go there. I'm glad I waited to come here for a quest so we don't have to come back here. Although, I don't know, maybe you can kill him ahead of time and just the contract's already fulfilled. I killed him like a week ago, so you can probably, unless he like spawns in later. Sometimes they do that. All right, let's head upstairs. Yeah, some pretty good random loot in these barrels. Ooh, Ring of Toxic Cloud. That's a classic. The Ring of Toxic Cloud let us beat like some of the hardest enemies in the game. Like I think that's how we killed Kavatra. Okay, well this place is also clear, so that only leaves the last manor here, the Forsaken one. Surely this is it. I don't know where else he could be if he's not in this one. We're gonna have to use an unhinging scroll on this because we can't break it. Nothing too great. What about on this side? It's a big freaking ghost. The Plague Bearer Ghost. I didn't know there was such a thing. Okay, so that way's a dead end. Guess we'll just go forward. He's gotta be here, right? Let's, well, I was gonna say let's wait around, but I guess not. Let's just keep going. So we can go up, we can go down. I guess we'll check out downstairs first. Basement. Well, I guess he could be in the basement. That's also the basement. Bunch of potions. That's what I said, like this is like the inventory of a merchant. So you can definitely join this clan. Well, maybe we should go upstairs then if he's down in the basement. We're kind of running out of carrying capacity, which is crazy. For as much strength as we have, I guess we've been looting a lot of junk. It's also unbreakable, so we'll just use Lock Splitter. I'm glad we're doing this quest now because I don't feel like we could have done it at any previous point. These are hard freaking fights and we're kind of wrecking them because our sword skill is so high. It doesn't matter about our fatigue. All right, we'll use a Lock Splitter for this. Nice, some gems. Is there anything else up here? Done Akafell, it's the rooftop though, and we can't get back in that way. That's annoying. Okay, well. Let's head into the basement then. I mean, two directions. This one's locked. Let's go through the locked one. Maybe we get a better angle on it. They both lead to the same place though, I'm pretty sure. Man, I better get some a pretty good payday for this, freaking clearing out a whole city of ghosts and vampires. This is super freaking cool. All right, surely you must be down here. This looks important. Yes. I sense your presence, mortal. I knew you'd come. That venomous Harridan sent you to slay me. Surely you understand that you've been sent to your doom. Lalavo Irano ordered me to end you, and that's what I'm going to do. Lalavo Irano. No, that is not the name. I'm not referring to some mortal worm. You really have no idea who's the mistress pulling your threads, do you? What are you talking about? An oblivious champion, are you? Very well then, you may die in ignorance. But know that I ravaged the very minds of the little spiderlings who came before you. They are now mine to toy with, and by Molech Ball I shall ravage you as well. Those like slaves? Okay. What do we... We're tired and we're really cold. Holy crap. Agility minus 25. Why is it so cold down here? That's not good. I'm gonna try not to hit them, because maybe we can cure them. Oh, I can't fight it. Please don't. Sorry, I'm not trying to hit you. You're attacking me. I'm trying to hit him. Well, killed somebody there. Let's get some healing potions going. We have a ton of scrolls that we could use here. Fortify health, restore health, fortify attack. Let's use this one. We also have that alcohol, which we could drink now that I'm thinking about it. It will drain our magicka though, so let's wait on that. Though we don't really have a lot of magicka to begin with. All right, let's drink it. Brandy, no. We want Sujama and Grief. There we go. Akavorioc. Gold, Greater Soul Gem, Dust, Opal, Eye Star, Ebony Greaves. That's pretty cool. And we can carry it because our strength is so high. Who the heck are you? Thank you. No problem. Sorry I had to kill your Argonian friend. So... Oh, I guess there's a chest back here. I was going to say, is there anything else back here? I don't see anything. Bathe in the bath. Get that blood off our boots. Because we've been kicking so much ass. Okay. All right. I think we did it. I've slain Akavorioc. Yes. Anything down here? All right. Let's recall then. Wonder who he was talking about. He was talking about spinning webs, so maybe it's Mephalan sent us there to kill him. Mephalan, the web spinner, right? Okay, we cannot carry these Ebony Greaves, so I will drop them on the ground. We might switch to those, though. I do like the way Ebony looks. It looks very Imperial in this game, so it's always an option.
You flatter me with your...
I'm sorry, friend, but I think you have managed to get a common disease, yes. Oh, I have chills. That's a disease. I thought we were cold. Ah. Wonder who gave us chills. One of the ghosts, I guess? You've slain Akavorioc. This is astounding news. You have done a truly heroic deed. For a member of the guild to venture in and survive the perils of Dun Akafell is great publicity for us. Here's your reward, Guardian. It is a special tool that'll help you mend your battle-worn equipment. You've earned it. Take a moment to rest and repair your armor, but do hurry back. I've got new orders for you. An urgent mission requires our attention. The Skivering Wet Blade. What the heck is that? Skivering Wet Blade. Fortifies armor. Interesting. I thought it would be a little better than that. I guess we can use it. Why not? Skivering Wet Blade. I mean, that's not an insignificant amount of armor skill, but I don't think I've ever fortified armor in my entire life. All right, what do you got for me? Advancement. I can't advance you anymore, Guardian. For further advancement, you'll have to talk to one of the guild masters. Okay, so seems like we do need to go to Vivek to actually advance up. I figured since she's important, she'd be able to, but no. Orders. The Fighters Guild has been called to help in a rescue mission. I need you to locate Cyril Voilin and bring her safely back to Akamora. Sorol Voilin is the foster child of the noble Aranim family. Her tragic story is well known by the local people. She's known to take long walks in the mountains where she was found as a child. Now she's gone missing during one of these walks. The Aranims have contracted us to locate her and bring her back safely to Akamora. Go to Aranim Manor, Guardian, talk to them, and find out where they think Sorol can be. What's her tragic story? The Aranims found Sorol Voilin alone in the Mephalan Vales when she was just but a child. With her were also the scattered remains of her butchered parents. Oh, slain by some mountain-dwelling beast. How Sorol managed to survive the attack, nobody can say for sure. In any case, the Aranims pitied the orphan and took her under their roof. This kind of charity is not uncommon among the Endorial nobility. Though the child is precious to the Aranims, the townspeople have always found her behavior somewhat strange. Okay, so I'm going to potentially spoil something if it's correct. I don't actually know. This is just me guessing. The weird things going on, people acting strangely, vampire, Akavorioc, mentioning this mysterious web spinner lady. It's her. It's gonna be Sorol Voilin. And now they're telling me her behavior is somewhat strange. Yeah, it's her. She's plotting something. She's the one who hired us to go kill this person. So, spoiler, if that's true or not, I don't actually know. I'm just guessing here. I assume it is. We're going to put on our ebony greaves here and finally switch off of the Skingrad steel potentially. Ooh, they're double the weight. That's crazy. Okay, well, let's get these out the door. Bring everything basically slowly over to Tiger so we can drop off some stuff. I think I'm going to switch to the ebony. Ebony looks pretty cool. Okay, but before we do that, I actually walked all the way back here because I forgot to mark this location. I feel like we need to put a couple marks here because this was a very dangerous place. We'll even put like 100 gold here to signify the amount of cleansing that needs to happen in this tainted place. We'll hang it up like that. That looks pretty cool. Okay, anyways, I'll be right back. All right, I dropped everything off on Tiger and I switched to the ebony greaves, which look pretty cool. They don't necessarily match with the rest of our armor, especially not like the adamantium helmet, but I figured whatever set we get first, that's what we'll switch to, and we can even switch between the two. Sometimes wearing adamantium, sometimes wearing ebony, because we did take medium and heavy armor, so it doesn't really matter which one we use. Okay, so now we need to head to the Aranim Manor, which I think is on the other side of this little island here. We are tired, but I figured if we get the report that we need from here, we can always head back to the Fighters Guild and just go sleep there. This is the Senem Manor. Is it right below us, I think?
Stay out of
Yeah, it's like down here. Can I do this without breaking my kneecaps? Kind of. Telemos. Where the heck is this one? Is it down here? Yeah, okay, there we go. We've never actually been in here. Interesting. Outlander, our hope is now in you. Will you find our Sorol? You should speak with my wife, Sob. I can't deal with this right now. Excuse me. I actually feel really bad. I feel like your daughter is like the avatar of Mephala, though, or something. And that's why she's doing all these horrible things. And that's who the vampire was talking about, is my guess. Like I said, I actually have no idea, but everything's been pointing towards that, so that's what I'm going to go with. She's a avatar of Mephala, and that's why she's sowing discord. That's why she came here. That's why she was surrounded by butchered people. She was the one who actually butchered them. Please, will you find our precious Sorol? Our precious Sorol usually never stays out this long without coming back home. My husband and I fear someone or something has taken her when she was wandering in the mountains, but we don't know exactly where she was during her disappearance. Sorol has always been so secretive about it. Search her room. The door is open. Something might pop out that could give you a hint of where she was headed. Oh, wait. What is this? Sorol Voilin's map. Yes. the Shrine of Mephala, this spider lady at the top. It's all coming together. What's this? You found a map. Yes, it does look like it was drawn by Cyril. Can you read the Daedric markings on it? The map seems to sketch a route south to north from Akamora to a place called Shambalu in the Valley of Mephala. I have heard of the Valley of Mephala before, but I always took it for no more than a myth. Cyril must have been heading there. Yes, I'm positive she's got to be there. Go now, Tiberius and Rex, follow the map. Find the valley and this Shambalu and bring back our dearest foster child. South to north from Akamora. So like you leave south and then you swing back up. She's totally like the daughter of Mephala, the avatar of Mephala, something horrible and stabby, and that's why she's spinning all these plots in the city. She's trying to get the families to fight each other. It makes perfect sense. We do have 2 steel blades of heaven to carry us there. It is as if Talos himself wants us to skip over the bullcrap that is Morrowind's terrain. I actually do see a statue of Mephala right there, so that's definitely it. I guess you're supposed to see it in the distance, so I don't feel too bad for cheesing it by using this. That's the thing with Morrowind, right? Like, if it's a mechanic in the game and you got it without cheating, and it's not like an exploit, it's legitimate, right? That's why I don't think I could ever play a character who never used magic. It's just too good. Like, there's so many good enchantments and spells in Morrowind. It's like impossible not to use magic. You wouldn't have Mark and Recall. You wouldn't have Levitate like this. Like, what would you even have? I don't even honestly know if this is the place where we're supposed to go. It kind of looks like an arrow is pointing in the opposite direction towards this Daedric ruin, actually. Yeah, so that might just be the statue. That's not where we're supposed to go. We're supposed to go down here. Oh, crap. Oh, well, we didn't die. That's good. Ooh, it's all misty. Good thing we have some experience killing Daedra. Hey, our first spider Daedra. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it's a spider Daedra in disguise who came to Akamora to sow discord. That makes more sense than like an avatar of Mephala. Could be why there's so many attacks as well. I wonder, we got that other quest from the guard captain to kill the matriarch. If we kill it, like, assuming there's a matriarch here, if we kill them, will that count? 2 birds, 1 stone kind of thing? That would be nice. We were told to fight them with ranged weapons because, yeah, they do that. They blind you. I don't think we need it. We're fine. We should get some fatigue going, though. Can't hit anything. That blind. I think blind makes you miss. Ooh, lots of enemies here. At least we're doing some good here and clearing out an infestation of evil, as we always do. Is there anything good up here? Scroll of Fall's Web. Burden, drain, speed, and agility. Nice. Burden would be a really super cool spell to kind of use if you were an archer. Like, you cast Burden on them so they can't follow you, and then you pelt them with arrows or like ranged spells. That'd honestly be a pretty cool playstyle. We should do that at some point with some character. Maybe our mage character. Maybe we'll try to get into the Burden spell and actually use it, because it seems really good. I just never cared to use it. Well, I might as well kill you as well. So you stop sacrificing people on altars. Did you summon that guy, or did he come from behind? Ooh, a limeware bowl. And a ghoul heart. Perfect. Alright, well, we've cleared out the courtyard. Let's head on in, I guess. Let's get our stamina back, though. Shambalu. Well, at least we know she's here for certain. Poison Guard robe. We can take that. This is going to definitely summon a Dremora. No? Wow. Bunch of torches. Detect creatures. Why are they putting this here? Maybe we need this. Maybe we're going to be so blind we can't see. Does detect creature overrule blindness? Like, will it help you see? Even if you're 100% blind? Oh yeah, I forgot we're out of water and we're actually thirsty right now. That's not good. Okay. This place seems gigantic. Look at all the different directions we can go. Just like 8 or 9. It's fine. We'll go this way. Glass poison sword. Cool. Poison mirror robe. Potentially useful. I want to explore the whole dungeon. I don't want to like miss stuff, so we're gonna go back to the very, very beginning and drop down here. See what's going on. I gotta assume she's in like the farthest corner of the dungeon, but doesn't mean I don't want to explore the rest of it. Cheap poison resistance. That didn't work very well, did it? Shouldn't have skimped on that. Okay, so we can drop down there. Okay, we already killed you. We actually just looped back up to where we were. We're stuck on the wall. Yeah, so let's use a potion of detect creature. I want to see what it does when you're like blinded like this. Does it really help that much? Not really. Okay, seems like we can go up here. Do we have a potion of jump? No, but we do have a scroll of something that helps you jump. Well, we have a scroll of wind form, but we want to save that. Yes, Hop Toad. That's the one. What's up here? As we slowly descend. A Daedric Dart. Poison Eater's Robe. There seem to be a lot of those. Potion of Night Eye. Imperial Silver. Okay. That slow fall. Let's heal ourselves while we're slowly falling. What is that? Can't wait to see what this potion is. Potion of Light. We didn't go this way. What's going on over here? A bunch of potions. Seems to be a theme here. They're going to be poison resist. No, cure paralysis. Oof. Some of them are poison. Hello. Just looting your prey, I guess. They haven't actually paralyzed us yet. I figured they would like they do in Oblivion. They have blinded us, but who cares about that? Some more potions over here. Jump, jump, and jump. Thank you. I was just looking for some potions of jump. And we didn't even make it. Gosh dang it. Do we have any Rising Force potions? We have one. Okay. I want to fall into the lava. Okay, well, I guess we'll just keep going then. We kind of just looped around and around, but at least we got some potions out of it. So we can go that way, we can go this way. I like all the spider webs. Feels like I'm in Shelob's lair. Okay, 3 directions to go again. We'll go this way. Ooh, we're taking damage here. Mephala's web. Web spinner's blade. Poison, damage, fatigue, blind, and paralyzed. That's pretty good for a short blade weapon. Nice. See, that's why you want to explore every freaking route. Never know what you're gonna find. What is that? To entangle a dream. We'll take that. Well, I guess we'll use another potion of jump since we got it. This place, much like Dun Akamora or Dun Akafell, sorry, is gigantic. I kind of love it. Man, do we need to use a Rising Force potion again? I think so. Or we could use the better jump potion. There we go. There's so many like little crevices and areas to go into. Okay, so we already went that way. I guess let's go this way. Oh, you can walk right through the spider webs. For some reason I thought you couldn't. Okay, this is promising. There's a door. Let's heal up before we get absolutely murdered here. And get some fatigue because we can no longer hit because we're blinded. Long blade 91. We've almost maxed it out. That's kind of crazy. Been doing a lot of swinging of the sword. You seem like tougher than the other ones. Are you the matriarch or something? Yes, you are actually. Okay. Is that related to the other quest? Maybe not. Okay, so it seems like this is where we want to go. This is where our lady is going to be. Yes. Hello. I see you've wandered in here unharmed. Okay. So we have some cure paralysis potions. We'll use that. Oh boy. That's good. I can't see anything, so I'm gonna start swinging my sword. What's it called? Health potion? Let's get some of those going. Okay, that's good. I figured there was like sort of like a weird cutscene going on there, but no, we're just being murdered. So let's fight back as best we possibly can. Holy crap, dude, we're getting rocked. And she's just standing there. Well, we were told about fighting these a certain way, but I'm an honorable champion of Talos. Doesn't need tricks to beat you. I'll just kill you with my sword. All right, 2 of them down. This should be fine. I like that ambush. That's pretty sick. I thought it was a cutscene because I'm like, oh, I'm paralyzed and my vision's going. I'm gonna spawn somewhere else. She tricked me or something. All right. I found her. Yes, thank you, journal update. Hello.
What do you want?
How remarkable you are that you still live, Tiberius Imbrex. It is only fitting that the guild send their best fighter to save me. That is, if I need saving. I knew it. Surely you must realize that your guild has been plotted against all along. Yep. I wasn't kidnapped. I wasn't lost. I left the house of my fostering mother and father voluntarily to come to the house of my true mother and father. Who? Mephala. The Prince Mephala. I am her agent, a mortal vehicle of dust, through which the prince has chosen to act. You see, the Prince Mephala has been watching your guild and its actions in Akamora with displeasure. The motives of your kind are not so uninspiringly rational. A gold coin. Your methods of acting are so incredibly predictable. A sword in hand. Mephala is not about to lose the soul of Akamora, her dominion by ancient right, to an empire of dull-minded mortals. Your guild needed to learn a lesson. Lesson? A lesson in foul murder and pitiful mercy, in scheming and confrontation, in ancient ways of new thinking. Think of the obstacles your guild has faced in Akamora. The quarrelsome noble families who clearly didn't want you there and hired you only so they could see you fail. They did so out of Mephala's inspiration. You were tested to see if the guild would change its rigid, gold-yearning conventions or perish. All the while, I have kept watch for the Prince Mephala. And what have you observed? Remember Olmu Lendu. Hers was a lifetime of nothing but bad choices made in desperation. After seeking refuge in Necrom, she no longer posed a threat to you, nor to Saros and Darin. Who do you think guided her there? You were offered a chance to be merciful on a silver platter, but you killed her nonetheless. Not out of the passion of it, but simply because you were following the guild's orders. Efficient, predictable, and so very dull-minded. That is true. Anything else? The cattle in Akavorioc's lair in the depths of Dun Akafell. They were my beloved brothers and sisters, orphan children of Mephala. They were under the vampire's spell with no other choice but to obey him. You could have refrained from killing one of them, but you didn't. Hey. They walked in front of my sword. You claim it was self-defense. Only a mortal could have come up with such an uninspired concept. I wasn't trying to kill them, to be fair. And now you have survived Mephala's final plot. The so-called rescue mission. This shrine was to be your tomb, a web that would finally ensnare you. But you've slain the spider Daedra and survived, have you not? Prince Mephala has woven her plots, and you've been either wise or foolish enough to play along. Now this is the end. I stand before you seemingly unarmed, with all of my secrets and murderous schemings revealed to you. What will you do? I will break Mephala's hold of Akamora by defeating her champion. You tried to kill me, so now I will kill you. I was ordered by the guild to bring you back home. The game's over. I'm leaving. I was ordered by the guild to bring you home. If by home you mean Akamora, then you're destined to fail. This sanctuary is my true home, and I will stay here for as long as Prince Mephala will have me. Perhaps I will return there to visit the kind lord and Lady Arnhem once, but I will choose the time and means of travel myself. I'm afraid you will have to return empty-handed. Fine. I will leave then. Good thinking, mortal. You may report that I am well and alive, and that the Arnhems needn't worry. As a sign of goodwill, may I offer to send you to Akamora. What's the catch? What makes you so suspicious? Haven't you heard the old saying that 8 legs travel faster than 2? Suit yourself. Offers off the table. You may leave. Okay. I guess we'll report back then. I think this is the final little quest of the guild. Okay, well, we found her. I mean, we did what we were sent to do. Guardian Tiberius Imbrex, you've returned from your search for Sorol Lane. You look positively ghastly. What's happened? It was all a trap. I have to congratulate you, Guardian. It is no small feat to uncover and survive a Daedra prince's scheme. The things Sorol Lane told you do make sense in retrospect. To think that Mephala was behind our misfortunes. Well, it's a relief now that it has all been revealed. We will have to rethink the way the guild represents itself in Akamora. You have done us a great final service. Before you leave, allow me to present you with this gauntlet of shield bearing. It will serve as a token of all that you've accomplished here in the Far East as a sign of my gratitude. You've been a steadfast fighter, Guardian, and you've followed the orders to the letter. Thanks to you, the guild chapter in Akamora has survived. Now it is time for us to carry on by ourselves. Go to the greater guild halls in Old Ebonheart, Balfoyn, and Almasthir. They will have work for you. Left gauntlet of shield bearing. What is that? Fortify block and fortify endurance. That's a pretty dang good enchanted item. It's steel, so it's possibly worse than adamantium. Actually, not by that much. Probably because it's heavy armor. But yeah, fortify endurance I think will give us a little health, and fortify block, pretty good. So this whole questline has been super interesting for Tiberius as a character, and I feel like I need to discuss it before we end the video here. At the end, we were given 2 choices basically. To fulfill the contract, which was just to locate the missing foster daughter, or to eliminate her because clearly she is evil. She's working for Mephala. She's been hindering the progress of the Fighters Guild, orchestrating plots, apparently assassinations as well. So that puts Tiberius in a weird position of 2 of his big ideals, 2 of his moral codes he has. Always get the job done and always bring justice to evil. You know, we have to make a choice there, and I don't think either one of them was going to be a good outcome for Tiberius. They're both decisions that would bug him, that would bother him. And funnily enough, that is sort of what Mephalan was trying to get us to do the whole time, is change our ways. And in the end, no matter what we did, how we tried to outmaneuver her, it didn't work. We broke one of our oaths, one of our main character flaws that we've been rolling with this entire playthrough. It's almost as if this quest was written for Tiberius, I swear. So yeah, we basically just let a very evil person get away. Like, that's the end of it. She's gone. I went back there and she is gone. You can't go back and retroactively kill her or something. So in the pursuit of fulfilling every order, Tiberius has let evil walk away, like scot-free. Basically, she's gone. She's never going to return. There's a chance she comes back and sows more evil plots to spin the web further in Mephalan's name. Who knows? I think this is a pretty big character moment for Tiberius here, where, you know, does following orders to the letter, is that always the right choice? If evil gets to survive and come back, should he have just dispensed judgment and killed her right there, even though the guildmaster would likely hate his guts for not fulfilling the order or the contract the right way, even though after he gave his word that he would do it properly? I don't know. And I can see it having some pretty interesting ramifications for Tiberius as a character. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about it for a moment. But that is the end of the Fighters Guild in Akamora. That was super freaking sweet. One of my favorite Fighters Guild quest lines we've played through so far. Old Ebonheart had the tale of redeeming a hero, which was pretty cool. And Balfoyans was interesting because of just dealing with House Lalu and the mine and whatnot, but I think this is my favorite one so far. Akamora is a super cool city. Being in the Mephalan Vales and dealing with a disciple of Lady Mephala is a super cool concept. Anyways, if you have enjoyed this content and made it this far, consider liking, subscribing, or possibly hyping up the video if you have not already, as it does help the channel immensely. Other than that though, thank you for watching and peace out.